What are dreams if they don't come true once in a while? Hi, I'm Jim. I own a 1999 BMW M Coupe. Went to the NEC invited by BMW, and there, as we were going out, there was this big crowd around this car, and I looked over and there was an M Coupe and couldn't believe what I was seeing. I'd never seen anything like it, and I went, this is beautiful. Take my money, and I gave him a £500 deposit straight away. Received my Estral Blue, absolutely loved it, and then went on holiday and went away on a bit of a Euro tour. Travelled down to the Algarve and then back up again towards Côte d'Azur, and then went into Corsica, and then was in Sardinia and parked up outside this hotel. The next day it had gone, and somebody had come and stolen my car from the island of Sardinia. I was absolutely devastated, so flew back to the UK, and by this stage now a couple of years had gone by and they weren't making them anymore. Barons and Hindhead had one, and that's the one I have now. And then 3 months into the warranty, after the warranty had run out, so it was 5 years and 3 months, I was at Santa Pod, and I was racing against a pretty well highly modified Renault 5 GT Turbo, and off we went. I just had the nose on him, and then all of a sudden I heard this almighty crack. So I then went to a good friend of mine in Aylesbury called Russ, who owns DM Works, a BMW specialist. He raised up the car, and lo and behold, the subframe completely snapped in half, and there was a crack so big you could place your fingers into it. So we formulated a plan, made a phone call, sent a letters, kind of told BMW that these cars shouldn't be failing, and luckily for me, BMW, as a goodwill gesture, took the car off me, and 4 months later they put in a brand new rear floor to the car. Time went on, and next thing you know, I meet my wife. Soon became apparent once we became married, and we had our first child. Before we had our first child, that a two-seat sports car was not on the agenda, and as much as I wanted to keep this car, to keep happiness within the family, it was I had to sell it. 2 years ago, October, I was looking on piston heads, looking at the M Coupes, and I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw an Estral Blue M Coupe T231 SPG. I managed to keep the car identification card which you use for when you're getting in and out of the bases, which is that there, and I still kept it even though I'd sold the car, and lo and behold it was exactly the same car. I looked at my wife Emma, and she said, "What's up? It looks like somebody's died." And I said, no, I've just found the M Coupe again." And she just rolled her eyes. She said, "Well, what do you want to do?" And I said, "I'm going to go and look at it." He said, "But what do you really want to do?" And I said, "Well, I'd like to buy it." And she just looked at me and said, "Well, what are dreams if they don't come true once in a while?" The deal was done. September last year, I'm doing what most enthusiasts do, and they're taking bits apart and cleaning behind lights and all that type of thing. And I'm now taking the rear lights off, potentially taking off the bumper. I've got the whole of the rear boot floor out, and I noticed something in the back, in the right hand corner. And at first I went, really? And as I looked closer, there were 7 spot welds that had failed. The floor that they'd put in 13 years before was failing again. So it was then onto the forums, what do I do? My mate who lives in London with his specialist Phil, he put me in touch with somebody called Reedish Motorsport. So I took my car down there, he had a look at it. He'd never seen anything like this and never done anything before like this. And we came to a plan, worked out a deal, and kind of said, right, that's it. Let's get this car again and get it sorted. He's done it, first time ever, and what I have now is a very, very original and unique M Coupe, brake calipers, had them powder coated, and then had red stuff pads put in, and then had the wheels re-powder coated by Microsh finishers in Stonehouse near Stroud. The end result is really quite special. What was supposed to have been a winter project just to get the car resprayed ended up having a full underfloor restoration and Randy Forbes kit fitted. New wheels, tyres, brake kit, the lot. But what I have now is a very tidy and very well handling stock M Coupe, which I, like any enthusiast who owns a car, loves it dearly. And my wife says it's the woman, the lover she knows. So yes, it's a great car to have, and yeah, it's a keeper, hopefully.